shorties know nothing but clubs. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's meant to be. We ballin' this platinum every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the power. Serve you the truth with all that goodies power. You spin my head right round when you go down. You spin my when you go down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money around. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be found. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's it. White 80.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And to wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup 10. 1st down, L.A.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The shotgun snap to Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down in a few inches. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Now the Rams going to use... first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This will be from 56 yards away.
3 points is huge.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
Ready?
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay,
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's blocked by the first-round pick, Tyler Warren. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Pick up there of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts first down. In motion is Warren.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Richardson will give it to Taylor.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
The man in motion is Burks. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Third and long. From the gun, Richardson. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Colts. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Spencer Schrader to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Okay, ready? Go!
They'll run here with Taylor. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's done it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big play for L.A. 38 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. To the air again. Stafford. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and goal.
11, ready.
Watch the whip.
280.
Pacheco. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
A loss of 4 yards brings up fourth and goal.
Stafford to throw it. And he's in. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, LA. That is first touchdown this year. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Anthony Gould now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On play action, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Richardson's pass.
No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 36.
The man in motion is Burks.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's third and 7.
Ready. Big Lion. Craft all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Stafford now to throw on first down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver And the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Ready. 280. To the right, 22. 50.
Stafford to throw again. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Rams.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Okay, ready?
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Burks. Second down throw for Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 9. Here's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Indians. Schrader now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Stafford working from the pistol. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To throw on second down, Stafford. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Forced out wide. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Play action, Stafford. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Tyler Higbee, touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Richardson.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got it. That's Burks. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. The Bulldogs trying to convert on 3rd down.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
3rd down and 9. The man in motion is Burks. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's taken in by Burks. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Come on. 18, Sandy Lions, Dragon 60, nothing 19. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams looked good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
From the set.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Zone read. It's a give to Taylor. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Ooh. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they'll take this down inside 35.
He's taken down.
Give them 12 on that one. They're on the march. Another 1st down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Let's go now.
That's Pierce in motion. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here is the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Third down, they need 5.
Ready?
Richardson. He's got his big tight end, Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts. Rader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Again, it's Stafford. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll bring up second down.
At the 21-yard line.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set.
To the air again. Stafford. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. That is caught for 3. To the goal line and in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, LA. For Adams, it's career touchdown number 104. 3rd amongst active players, but his first as an LA Ram.
That will tie the game. 28-all.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, ready.
They go right back to Taylor. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Cameron Curl up from the safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready, ready.
Richardson to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Ready, set.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. That's down.
Richardson's pass.
A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Richardson on the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
He takes off. And he will score! Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trader now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, L.A.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2nd and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
32.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Double right.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football. The Colts have come away with the football.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
In motion is Warren. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Now Richardson.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
Schrader back on after converting the field goal, and he kicks this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Here we go.
They'll run on first down with Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor in the Colts ball carrier. A 40-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Ready. 50.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 23-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up here, first and 10. A run with Taylor. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Taken down at the 14.
There's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Let's go
The
now.
man in motion is Burks.
Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
This taken in at the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. Here is 1st and 10. Stafford working from the pistol. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down and 10. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's going to try it here again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Throwing again is Stafford. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Take over 1st down 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On the ready.
The ball comes out. The Rams have it. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake